Hey everybody. All right, we have some more action for you here. We have Silver Division mixed teams, ball control versus Landsharks. This is an A-side
When your
match.
tables become available, get out there and start playing. We don't have time for each team to warm up. We'll be here all night, folks. When your table becomes available, start your match.
So I don't have the names. There's a little bit of a snafu here with teams filling out score sheets. They were kind of in a hurry to get started. So I'll have the names of the players up for you in just a minute. So you guys watching, if these are friends of yours, I'm sure you know who's who. All right, I know who's playing who now. All right, at the table now, in front of us, we have, oh, look at this. We have multiple Stevens. So we have Steven Tyndall for Landsharks. He's shooting right now. And in the little corner table, we have Stephen Richard playing against Aaron McKee. I'm your host, Kevin Ross. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream so far. Be sure to subscribe, share the link with all your friends. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I gotta attend to some bookkeeping here. So at the table, still Steven at the table. And over on the other table, we still have Steven at the table. Steven at the table on both tables. All right, over on the other table, Landsharks get the first game. That was against Aaron. So that's going to bring up Roy from Ball Control, racking and breaking against Jeff from Landsharks. All right, got my bookkeeping done. All right, in the little corner, we have Roy breaking. On the main table, we have Tim at the table versus Stephen. Tim with ball control, with team ball control. I don't know if he has ball control. We'll find out. All right, he's solid, shooting at the 6, trying to break out this 3 or get shape on it. Oh, that didn't work out. And that 3's in jail. I mean, it's easy to get a hit, off this bottom rail, but oh wait, he already shot. Sorry, I was watching the other table. So we have Steven at the table with stripes. Oh, nice shot. You scream. Tough shot here for Steven. Oh, nicely done. It's got pretty good shape on the 8. Should have no problem with this. Oh, this all right. Landsharks extend their lead 2-0. It's going to bring Sri to the table with ball control, racking and breaking against Barry on Landsharks. So let's have a look, see what's going on the other table. All right, I believe that is Jeff with Landsharks at the table now. All right, and so that would be Roy with ball control. Hopefully I'm not getting them backwards. Really, Starry Night. Starry Night has never seen someone use a glove. What part of the world do you live in? In the U.S., they're pretty popular. Oh man, just keep pushing these even more together. All right, Jeff with Landsharks. Oh, is that 5 ball like lined up to dead to the corner like a 6-14 or 6-15 5 coming to the corner? No, well actually that's 7 ball. Okay, so kick into that left side rail, 6-15 5 7 combination. Looks like it's dead. No, he's going to cut this, and looks like you might double kiss the 5 ball with the cue ball. Careful there. Yep, there it is. Well, he's got everything spread out nice. Unfortunately, they're spread out nice for stripes, too, with the exception of that 8-ball. Oh, that 8-ball will go in that bottom left corner, looks like. Off the rail, off the 7. I think you could shoot the 14 right now and try to bump that 8 up a little bit higher. Follow to the bottom rail and back up to bump the 8 up. Oh, don't get him tied up again. Oh, man. All right, shoot the 5, break out that 6. All right, well, gonna get another try at this. Shoot this. Well, it's got a couple channels. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a couple options, but nah, just one option really. 7-ball, run up into the 6. Ooh, he looks like he's darn near frozen to that 6. All right, he's called safe. Man, that guy's really tall. All right, just, yeah, he's tall. That's Barry from Team Landsharks. All right, just roll this ball in. Cue ball comes straight across right between that 8-6 for the 8 and the side. Tough shot on the 6. Not even going for it. Says, nope, I'm not biting. I wasn't born yesterday. All right, looks like you can see enough of that to bank it. He's called the bank in the upper right corner. Unless he's going to try kicking behind it. Might be kicking behind it. Oh, I think that might have been going before he got the double kiss. Oh, is he going to leave him straight in? He's going to leave him straight in. All right, Jeff with Landsharks extending their lead 3-0. Oh, sorry. Switch over to the other camera here. So we can watch Barry. For Team Landsharks. And over on the other table, we have Mike with ball control, racking and breaking against Mark from Landsharks. Nice shot. All right, Landsharks takes another one. All right, we'll switch back to this other table. So in the little table in the corner, we're going to have Stephen Tyndall from Landsharks, racking and breaking against Aaron from ball control. Hey, solids are looking good. They're wide open. Oh, bump it for perfect. Hello, David. Oh, man. This is Kevin Ross with Railbirds Productions. Wow, he's kicking at the two in the side going that way. Okay, gonna go with some left spin off the rail. Unfortunately, I don't have another camera angle, so we can't see, and he's missed it. All right. It's gonna be ball in hand for Mike from ball control. And You got 3 stripes on that rail. Man, that 12 is really problematic. You know, you're gonna want to get rid of that 15 because it blocks the 12. You want to get rid of the 9 because it blocks the 11. So I'd start with one of those. Probably start with the 9. I know he's already shot a ball. I'm kind of behind the times here, but probably start with the 9, come back out. Yeah, that 12 doesn't go on the side. The 12's on the rail. Okay, I'm just checking. Well, if he could bump it here, shoot that. He could bump it, shoot that stripe that's right by his hand, cut it in with some left spin, could run right into that 12, bump it off the rail into a nice, favorable spot. All right, 8 off the rail, off the 15 into the corner. Bank the 8 to the bottom right corner. Bank the 8 to the upper right corner. The shot I think I like is banking the 8 to the upper right corner for the main reason that it doesn't disturb that 12. That 12's in a tough spot, and I want to leave it there. If you try to bank the 8 to the bottom right corner, by just cutting it to the right, you're going to bump the 12, so I don't like that. Shooting the 8 off to 15, that opens up that pocket for the 12, so I don't like that either. So I like banking the 8 to that upper right corner. Yeah, I agree, U18B. Now what he could here is just roll up on that 12. Just nice and soft, roll up on that 12 and hook him, from the 8. That gets that 12 off the rail so that if you come to when you come to the table again, and if you come to the table again, if he doesn't kick it in, um, you should have a much easier time. And you can still do that. You can run these balls off, cut the 15 in, come back and forth, try to get straight on the 13 or 11, whatever that is, and then play safe on the 12. Hook them behind it. Hope to get ball in hand. If you get ball in hand, you got a 2-ball out. All right, nice shot. Well, if he's feeling really brave, go ahead and shoot the 15, shoot a stop shot, shoot the 12 down the rail to the corner, and draw back for the 8. If you're feeling really brave, I probably wouldn't be feeling really brave like that. So I'd be playing safe behind the 12, knock the 12 off the rail, safe behind it, freeze it up. All right, here we go, do or die. Because you got to play position for the 8. You know, making the 12 doesn't do any good if you don't play position for the 8, so you have to play position for the 8. But if you miss the 12, you're leaving your opponent perfect. I don't understand the roll forward on that. Bank the 8 to the bottom right corner with some left spin, brings the cue ball all the way around to that same bottom left corner. So you leave them really tough on the on this 12 should you not make the bank on the 8. I did not see where he called it. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah, that's a good shot. I like that shot. Yeah, that's a good shot. Brings Mike back to the table from team ball control. You talking to me, David Wilson? My focus scene is way off? What do you mean? You mean my mental focus? My camera focus? What do you mean? Or you're not talking to me? It is not on Facebook, just YouTube. Uh-oh, get out of there, cue ball. All right, Mark with Landsharks. Moves another bead on their side of the score. Yeah, those, yeah. You're correct. Sorry about that. The cameras that are off to the side are on manual focus, but this particular one is on autofocus, so sorry about that. And people walk in front of it, it probably adjusts the focus. I'll see if I can fix that after this match. So thanks for bringing that up, David. I will see if I can get that taken care of. I meant to do it before because someone else had brought it up also, and I just one of those things that just fell through the cracks. I didn't get around to doing because there was so much other stuff going on. So between matches, I'll see if I can get up on a ladder and switch those cameras back to manual focus. All right, shooting that 14. I guess he has enough room to get past that too. Just clipped it. All right, this is Aaron with team ball control. Just make this 2, and the cue ball should come up 2 rails. You know, bring the cue ball back to right where it is now. Cut the 2 in, bring the cue ball back up 2 rails to where it is now for the 8 in the side. No, he wasn't feeling confident with it, which is fine if you're not feeling confident. Nothing wrong with playing safe if you're not feeling confident. All right, well, David, in this particular division, which is the silver mixed teams, there's 84 teams times times 5 players a team. So that's 420 players in this division. Over 84 teams. There's 1,550 players entered for teams among these 5 divisions. So this is the largest regional BCA tournament in the country. I haven't mentioned this today. There's $45,000 added. Over $176,000 total prize money. Nice hit. Is he going to leave him a shot? Ooh, I don't know. He might have him hooked. I mean, if he can shoot this with some left spin, I mean, if he's just barely just like by a whisker, if he's just barely hooked, you know, spin this with left spin because, you know, the left spin will deflect the cue ball out to the right anyway, and then it's going to curve back in naturally. So it's not even a masse shot. It's just a shot with left spin. It naturally deflects out and curves back in. But I can't tell by how much he's hooked, but apparently he's hooked because otherwise I'm assuming he would have shot it by now. Oh no. All right, that's going to bring Aaron to the table from Team Ball Control. Ball in hand on the 2. Man, they desperately need this. They got to get on the scoreboard. This is exactly what they needed. Ball in hand with a nice, easy layout. For some reason, this hasn't been a problem all week until we get to teams. And teams, people understand right in front of my camera. Well, I know why, because we got 1,500 freaking people in here. That's why. All right, this 8-ball to put Team Ball Control on the scoreboard. All right, nicely done. All right, let's see what we got going on the other table. All right, I believe we have Tim for team ball control shooting right now versus Jeff. Oh no, he's missed it. All right, ball in hand for Jeff from Landsharks. Then in the little corner table, we're gonna have Barry from Landsharks racking and breaking against Roy from ball control. He's overshot this position a little. Probably have to come around 3 rails to get back to the 15. Or 1 rail across is okay. He's overshot that one a little bit too. He's got a little bit of adrenaline going. He's overshooting the position a little on the last couple shots. Stables are a little fast. All right, well, that's worked out. Yeah, U18B, I know what you mean. But he was able to put enough draw on it to avoid hitting the 8. Yes, David, I agree. They are very nice tables. Center of the hole. Nice shot there, Jeff. All right. Puts Landsharks up 6-1. Here, we'll switch back over to the other table, see what's going on over here. Over here we have Barry versus Roy. That's Barry at the table now. This is Barry from Landsharks. And holy cow, he is tall. He literally would hit his head on these lights. These lights are really high up off the ground. Oh, nice cut. And good cue ball too. Very nice shot there. Only problem is he's still got that, that 15 behind the 8. That's going to be a little tricky to deal with. Might be able to roll forward 2 rails from this 10 ball. 2 rails under it for the 15 on the side. We still got that 14 up on the other side to deal with. Someone's bumping my camera. It's making me motion sick. Ah. Oh no. Well, that was the idea he had. He was trying to get under there for that 15, but You know, if you don't get perfect, if you didn't get perfect on it, you'd have a hard time getting up for these 14 on the other side. Well, that's funny. Standing right here, you see the back of his head and the front of his head. He's that tall. Well, at least he got the stripes together. All right. You guys wait right here. I'll be right back. I gotta go see who keeps bumping into my camera over there. All right, I gotta go stick the dogs on them. All right, so we have Barry at the table, ball in hand. All right, how do we like getting out from here? Actually, it looks like, yeah, I think I like all three balls in the same pocket. So I think I like starting with the 15. Yeah, start with 15. Come draw back out to the center of the table. 14, and then come one rail up for the 8 and also in the same pocket. Oh, this works. Come right across for the 8 in the same pocket. Ooh, overcut. Get that cue ball out of that pocket.
I need a team representative from shot callers to the tournament as please. Shot callers to the tournament as please.
Yeah, U18B, 14 in the in the corner, roll forward, 15 in the side, then 8 in the corner. Yeah, that could work too. Roy at the table with solids. Yeah, he's unfortunately has ended up a little bit of a weird angle on this 4. If he can get back out, oh, that was a nice try. Is he gonna get him hooked? Nope,
Nope.
not hooked. Hey, look who's back.
It's me.
It's you.
It's just me.
I mean, just you.
Oh.
You're the most awesomest ever. Whoopsie.
Nah, I have to cut it up in the corner now, huh?
Yeah, now he's in a little bit of a predicament. Well, going forward 2 rails, that's fine, but you gotta remember to put the right spin on it.
Yeah.
Just like a center follow or a high or even high right won't get you there. You gotta put a healthy dose of right spins. Hello, Mama.
Hello.
Some shots of tequila.
Yeah. No, you don't drink tequila. Well, sometimes you do.
Because I don't have any. Is he banking this or?
He was banking it, yeah.
I didn't see if he called it in the side or up the corner.
Yeah, I called it in the side. I would have called it up in the corner. But I like to cut balls.
All right, so on this shot, I would actually draw it back just a few inches, so you can cut the 4, so you can cut the 4 to the side and then come around, 2 rails towards the 8. He actually let it go forward, and this will be okay if he didn't let it go forward too far. Oh, you gotta hit that ball.
Get out of that hole.
Don't scratch.
He didn't leave it bad.
He's left it tough, long and tough. Long to the ball, long to the hole, something like that.
That's what Jefe Jimenez says.
It's a really tough shot.
Yep.
And he's right, this is a tough shot.
Yeah, so has everybody figured out yet? No practice.
No, they have not figured it out yet.
Okay.
I promise you that.
Oh, I thought he made it. This is going to come off nice.
All right, nice easy shot here for Roy from ball control. Exactly what they need to get some points on the scoreboard. Hello, Snooker Ghost. All right, we have Sri versus Mark is already playing on the other table. And up here, we're going to have Mike versus Stephen Richard. So yeah, we'll switch over to the other table, see what's going on over there. We have Landsharks at the table now. Mark shooting solids. Sri was on, I believe, the live stream earlier this week in the singles. Oh, he was shooting 8. I thought he was shooting solids. Actually, I think Sri. I believe Sri won his match on the live stream.
Yes, he did. He was down, scratched
Yeah,
twice, or
he
made the
made the 8 out of turn
yeah, twice.
twice. His first 2 games made the 8 out of turn. Finally, on his 3rd game, he made the 8, and it actually counted for him instead of against him. So Sri's a pretty solid player.
Yes, he is, and he's got a nice angle here, and just make this ball roll up for the 4. No, he pockets balls well. He understands how the ball's going to move, and
Of course, when I say that, then he goes and does something like this.
oh, he's still going to cut it in.
All right.
Sit up, Whitey.
Whoa, Nelly.
No sweat.
All right, so up at the table now we have, who's that? That looks like that's Stephen. I think that's Stephen Richard from Landsharks. Yes, it is, because over here is Mike that he's playing against. On the other table, Aaron for ball control is going to be racking and breaking against Jeff.
Ball control making a comeback.
Making a comeback. Off to a bit of a rocky start, but maybe they found their second wind. Ooh, nice shot. Yeah.
So who is this we have at the table?
We have Stephen at the table from Landsharks.
And Sharks.
So, Mama IQBAL, or are you rooting for one of these teams? Do you know one of them? All right, we have Mike from ball control at the table. He's got a nice little angle on this fork and bump this, rearrange this a little bit, open things up. Not too hard, don't need to send things flying.
Whatever you do, you can't leave him a shot on this 9 to get down table. What if you bump the 2 and put the cue ball behind the 6? Bank the 7. Nah.
Or just come off the 2, cue ball all the way up table. Or off the 3 ball, cue ball up table. Yeah, U18B or U18B. Yeah, that'd be a good shot too.
Yeah. It would have been.
All right, so that brings Steven back to the table from Landsharks. All right, healthy dose of right spin, a little below center, straight over to that right side rail and spin down. Not too much draw. More right than draw. That looks pretty good. That's perfect. That's a really nice shot there, Steven. A little unfortunate he ended up right up on top of that 13 like that, but that was a really nice shot.
Roll this in and try and stay on the rail so that you can get out. Oh, he was trying to create all kinds of angle.
Yeah, he tried to massively cheat that pocket, and that it didn't have. It's not going to have any of that.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think so. And who's shooting on this other table?
Right now, that's Aaron from Ball Control.
Okay. So that I know who to watch for. Well, this might work.
Huh? Look at that.
Well,
He's got a shot to the side.
man, he could draw the cue ball up underneath the 8-6 to not leave a shot, maybe. Or just then off of the 2, or can you see this?
Maybe just shoot it with just kind of pop it a little over to the side rail a little, just so that you can come out for a shot and hopefully not leave him a shot on the 13 if you miss. Or even just roll forward and let it bump the 8. But you don't want to bump the 8 into the 6, so never mind. Yeah, he didn't like it.
He wants that ball to get over there. I think he's left. Has he left from the edge of this ball? It's close. There's Eve Sock still.
I don't know. Can we tell?
It looks like just the edge, because it looks like the 8 is a little bit over, and all you have to do is clip the edge of this ball to make it.
Yeah, I can't tell.
I get a team captain from free for all.
Dilly Dilly.
Representative from Free for All and Dilly Dilly to the tournament.
Oh, I think you can see a piece of it. Oh,
Yep.
he hit it too full. You could see so much of it. That's
Yeah.
a nice shot.
Bounce.
All right, that's Steven from Landsharks. Getting ready to add another one to their side of the scoreboard. All right, nicely done. That was a nice shot in the 13 there, Steven.
And we may have Landsharks winning another game. He's shooting the 8-ball straight in.
Let's go have a look real quick. Yep, that's Jeff, I believe. He's made it.
Eight, 3.
All right, so up next we're going to have Tim from Ball Control, racking and breaking against Barry. And we're going to have Roy from Ball Control, racking and breaking against Mark. All right, which table's which? Looks like we're gonna have Tim and Barry on this table. It looks like. Yep, here we go. We have Tim and Barry on this table. Ooh, that's an ugly break. What happened? Did he miscue?
He must have.
I didn't see what happened.
Representative from Backyard
Can we re-rack and re-break?
Backyard Builders to the tournament does.
I vote for a re-rack. Oh, nice shot there, Tim.
Yeah, can I just slam into him and rearrange the furniture?
You have my permission. Go right ahead.
I choose A. We got another tall one would hit the lights.
Yeah, he definitely would hit his lights. Hit his head. Yeah.
And the lights out.
Yeah.
Both.
Easier for me to
His
say.
and the ones over the table.
Yeah, easier for me to say. All right, it's gonna bring Tim to the table, shooting stripes for ball control. Cut the one in, that'll rearrange things. I mean the 3. Cut the 3 in. Why do I always call the red one the 1 ball? Cut the 3 in. That'll rearrange things. Oh, cut the 7 up in the corner. That'll do it too.
It's pretty close to being wired to the side. That 13-8 looks pretty close there. Well,
He's going to put it right back to where it started so he can have a second chance at it.
yeah, but the only ball that he's let him see is of his own is this 13, and maybe have to break things out.
Well, super thin off the 13. Cue ball, 2 rails up table.
Get a rail, get a rail.
Oh, no rail.
Hey, they know it's ball in hand.
Grandmaster Level, you seem to be confusing our chat room with the for sale forum on AZ Billiards. I think that's what you were looking for.
Yeah, well,
All right, ball in hand. Which way do we want to go? I mean, if you cut the 3 in and run into the stack, you know, there's that 13-8 into the side that U18B pointed out as a possibility. You can cut I don't know if you can cut the 4 in the corner and move those things around. How do we want to break these out? I mean, cutting the 3 in and running into the stack is probably the best option.
well, what about the 4? The 4 goes.
Well, that's what I asked. I said, does the 4 go?
It looks like it goes up in the corner. I'm talking up table.
Up table.
I must have called safe.
He called safe and shot his ball in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right, off the 11 and cue ball up table.
okay, this is an A-side match, I was wondering.
All right. All right. How about just roll into the 4 ball dead full? Let the cue ball roll forward a little behind the 8. That opens up the 4 deuce. Moves him over by the corners. And that's exactly what he's doing. Nice. Yeah, things are starting to open up a little now. Zanes, okay. It's a game of pool.
No, we're playing 8-ball.
I'm sure you've seen it before somewhere in your life.
Pocket billiards.
You know, the old solids and stripes. You make all your solids before I make all my stripes, then you shoot the 8 in and you win.
Yeah, yeah.
You've seen that
I
before,
like
right?
that game.
You've seen that game before, right? That's what we're playing.
Yeah, so this was the 7 o'clock round that we're playing now.
Sweet. We're only 2 hours behind.
Yeah, and every time somebody practices when they come to their table before they start, it puts another 10 or 15, 20 minutes behind. Did he pocket another ball and call safe again?
Yes, he did. He keeps taking his soldiers off the battlefield.
Yeah, no, you don't do that. Not ready to win the war yet. All right, who's that at the table over there? What team is that?
I believe that's Team Landsharks shooting right now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's playing Roy, so that would be Mark at the table now. And now that's going to bring Roy to the table from ball control and the other
Okay.
team.
All right. I just wanted to help keep track of it. Man, it's getting louder and louder.
And more crowdeder and crowdeder.
Yeah. Because everybody's trying to get in here to play.
Yeah, instead of shooting your solids into the pockets and calling safe, a better option would be to move you can still call safe, but move your solids into a more opportune breakout position where you can actually use it to break out your clusters instead of taking away all of your breakout balls. Would be my advice for you. Ray, not Roy. Sorry, Deborah. I couldn't read the writing on the paper. I thought it said.
No, it looks like a Ray. Again, well, here it says Roy.
Well, I wrote that.
Oh.
That's what they wrote, but I don't have my glasses, so I couldn't read it.
That's Ray.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell now that that's an A. Now that you tell me it's an A.
Yeah.
Ray.
Ray.
My apologies, Ray.
Ray. We had that happen earlier, too.
I was calling someone by the wrong name.
Yeah, a Ray and a Roy.
A Ray and a Roy, and I got it wrong.
Yeah, we were getting it wrong. You don't remember that?
Well, I remember I was calling Becky Brandy, which I was very sorry about.
Hey, it was only for one game. All right, this is Landsharks getting ready to make the 8 over here.
Should we switch over and watch them have a shot at this 8? It's in. All right, Landsharks inching closer to that finish line. See, that was Mark for Landsharks versus Ray. So up next will be Sri for ball control, racking and breaking against Stephen Richard from Landsharks.
Wow.
All right, right now we have Barry at the table. Oh, that says Starry. I thought it said Sherry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, what's he gonna do here?
What's Tim gonna do? That's a.
There's a stripe down here and then one
Yep.
between the 1-7. You got to get that other stripe down there. Don't make it. And call safe.
Yeah, nice shot would have been to just kick it down towards those other balls and leave them long and tough on this 4.
Yeah, now you're hooked. Now
Yeah,
what?
at this point, push the 4 into the stack. Take an intentional foul. I don't want to kick it to some break him open for my opponent. That's just doing his job for him. So push that 4 into the stack. Tie him up. Give him ball in the hand. Good hit. That was a good hit.
Nice hit.
And he's left him. He's left him
Yeah, a little
long.
funny. Yeah.
That's not a bad result. That's probably about the best result to get a hope for from kicking it to 14.
I was wondering, where did he go? Is he over there getting a conference? Foul. It's going to shoot the 4 in. Roll it. You want to stop right there for the 7. Maybe and drop back a couple inches so that you can, I don't know. Oh,
Oh, he's left it tough for Tim.
And a representative from Landsharks and high five to the tournament desk.
Landsharks is in a match.
Yeah, don't they know?
Is Rick over there?
Yeah, I see his bald head.
Okay.
The screen went blank. My screen didn't
Oh.
go blank. Okay, so it's just Jim's screen. Wiggle the mouse. Turn off your screensaver. All right, so he's not done with the safety game yet. He's just tying stuff back up. It's not a bad leave. I don't think he can see that 7. I think he's behind the 4. He might be able to cut the 4 in. I have a feeling he won't shoot the 1 because that'll open up the 14, even though that's his best shot at running out.
I think he's going to let his teammate Sri shoot first. They're on the same team, right? He's on ball control.
Sri and Barry are on opposite teams.
Oh, okay. I thought this guy was part of ball control too.
No, Barry is with Landsharks. Well, you can just, if you can't see the 7, you can just thin off the 4 and send the cue ball up table again. Okay. That's a good shot. He hasn't left an easy shot on any of those 3 solids.
Yeah, but you can
And-
just bump the 7 and hook him on the
Yeah,
14.
Absolutely. Just hit the 7 on the right side of it, so it leaves the cue ball near that upper right, near that upper right corner, and he's hooked. When you only have 1 ball left and your opponent has many balls left, you're going to get the short end of that every time because, they have way more opportunities to play safe against you. He's hit it on the wrong side. He's let him see it. But when you only have 1 ball left, they call that 1 ball hell, and
Yeah.
they can just safe you,
Into oblivion.
into oblivion, and you're just chasing your 1 ball around the table the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's the situation.
Like a
he's in
dog
here.
stuck chasing its tail. I think he wanted to block it, and all right,
Yeah.
we got a good shot here to start with. Shoot the 1 up in the corner. The cue ball go to the 4. I like the cut up the corner.
Well, yeah, he's not straight in. You'd have to cut it, whereas
Yeah.
the 7's straight in, so he probably shoots 7.
Yeah, but here we are. Where are we? Long to the ball, long to the hole.
Well, draw back and draw back for a straight in on the 1, and you shouldn't leave much of a shot on the 14. But yeah. I mean, I totally get what you're saying, that
Yeah.
the 1 is the safer shot if you miss it.
Yep.
But it's a much harder. It's harder to run out. It's a harder shot, and it's harder to run out.
I thought it was easier to run out. You shoot the 1, you go back and forth for the 4, then you shoot that other ball, and then the 8's right there on the side.
Okay, maybe that was easy, if you make the 1.
Yeah, if you make the 1, it was a real easy run out. And it's safe. Now ball control gets 1 back, right?
That was that. Yeah, that was stripes. That was Tim. Yep, ball control gets 1 back. That was a battle. All right, that was Tim versus Barry. They're probably up again that game took so long.
Yeah.
No, we're waiting. So 3 and.
Yeah.
What happened?
3, and then we're playing over there.
Are they still playing?
Yeah.
All right, they're still playing. Okay, so over here we have Mike versus Steven Tyndall. Mike will be breaking with ball control. Yes, break with ball control.
Yes, do that.
So we are Kevin and Sherry Ross. You're watching Silver Division teams, mixed teams.
The 23rd Annual Western BCA 8-Ball Championship.
Yeah, largest ever. 1,550 entrants, players for teams.
Yep.
Over 900 entrants for singles, which we finished yesterday. Well, I guess today.
Technically, it was this morning.
Yeah, today it was after midnight, early this morning in the wee hours. $45,000 added, 176,000 plus in total prize money to be divvied up amongst everyone. Okay, not amongst everyone, amongst the lucky few. Actually, it is none of the above, Michael. Here, let me.
I guess U18B is correct.
Mm-hmm. Which one are we watching? We're watching now, so I can't do it. Yeah. So yeah, SHARI. All right. Nice shot, Steven. Sri's about to lose that game for ball control over there. Okay, well, he's not going to lose it for ball control. Steven's about to win it for Landsharks, is what I should say. Poor choice of words on my part.
What did you say? Oh, on the hill.
All right, that's going to be Barry is up again versus Aaron. Barry for Landsharks, and he's going to be breaking. There. Kevin and Sherry Ross, that's us.
That's me.
And that's me.
Oh, thank you. My parents picked, actually my aunt picked that name out. Do I win anything for that 2-rail kick? Cheers from your teammate, I'm sure.
Kudos from your teammates, I'm sure. Oh, everybody I know. You'll get to watch it over and over and over again. Where? RailbirdsTV.com. It'll be up on YouTube.
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube for eternity or until Google goes out of business.
Yeah.
Whichever comes first, and I'm thinking eternity comes first.
Probably.
Team captains from Scoreboard Bulldogs. Scoreboard Bulldogs to the tournament ends. Come on, come on, come on. Scoreboard and Bulldogs.
You guys messed up my last name.
So sorry about that, Stephen Richmond, but it was I had the players from the teams write down the names for me, and they wrote it down wrong. So it's blame somebody other than me.
Yeah, it's the other team. Or
Yeah,
it was
the other
it was
team.
his teammate.
It was his teammate. You would think they would know his name. So we have Mrs. Richmond at home watching and cheering on.
Yeah. Right on.
Get a team representative from Scoreboards to the tournament ends, please.
All right, we have Stephen Tyndall at the table now shooting. That was a nice shot there on the 2. All right, that 4-ball, yeah, 4-5-3 combination that opens that up nicely. The 7 gets you on the 1, and then see the 6. Yeah, they're all out there for the taking. Michael, I have not seen the new Cyclop Hyperion ball set. I'm going to have to go look that up later. Because I do like the Cyclop balls. Once I got used to the colors, which didn't take me that long really. Once I got used to the colors, I like them. They look good on TV. They look good. They look better than the more traditional colors because the the Cyclop TV set balls are all lighter in shades.
Yeah.
Because with there's a lot of shadows under the balls, so the traditional balls, the dark colors, they all look alike. So with lighter pastel colors, they look better on TV, and you can tell them apart better. So they look good. They play good. The Cyclop cue ball, man, you can get lots of action on the Cyclop cue ball. Whee! And that glass-like coating that they have on the balls keeps the balls cleaner and smoother for longer than just the phenolic resin ones. At least that's what their marketing materials say. All right, good. That worked out. They're all opened up. They didn't get all tied up funny. All right, so Team Landsharks 4 balls away from a victory here.
I'm just trying to figure out which way he wants to go with it here.
Yeah.
4 to the 5 to the 6 to the 8.
Yeah.
You leave yourself angle where you can go to that side rail of where he is with the 6th ball.
He's come up a little short. This is a thin
Oh,
cut.
run into those stripes and let it hold your cue ball.
Just don't push those stripes into the 8 and get it all
No.
messed up.
Oh, he's hung it.
All right, Stripes has some work to do here. Man, Barry's tall.
Yeah, he is. Does he block the whole camera?
Yeah, he does.
Sit back and watch. Sound view 2. Sit back and watch. Sound view 2.
These are 7-foot tables.
Bring your stuff.
All right, it's going to bring Steven back to the table again. Another shot at this 5. I will have to check them out, Michael. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. He's not jacked up over the balls. He can access every part of the cue ball. He's got angle on the 6. He can go to the rail and across for the 8 in that upper corner.
Yep, this looks like it should be match.
Should be. But things can get a little funny.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, absolutely, it is. Things get, balls roll funny when you're on the hill. For everyone. Balls roll funny for everyone, kid.
Yep. Is he putting any right English on this to spin that
This
over?
looks good.
Yeah, that should be all right.
Yeah, he's a little bit jacked up over the 10, but hey, I'd take this shot any day of the week.
Good evening, Joe Town.
Hey, Face Man. Did you name yourself after like the A team?
There we go. That's your match.
All right, Landmarks defeats Ball Control 11-4.
Yep.
This was an A-side match, so
Yep.
Ball Control is not eliminated. They're still alive.
Yep.
Good shooting, both teams. It's just Ball Control just couldn't quite get there this time, but maybe you'll do better in the next one. I hope you do. Good luck to both of you guys. We are Kevin and Sherry Ross with Railbirds Productions. We'll have another match soon, so stay tuned.
Bye.